should talk about what's going on in this city. As you can tell by the window behind us, this show is done out of New York City.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a beautiful view of it right there.
Oh, yeah.
Over the past year, New York City's mayor, Rudolph Giuliani, has been systematically shutting down what many consider... Let me tell them what he's shutting down first. Welcome to American Gladiators every time. Rudy Giuliani has been shutting down what many consider to be the heart and soul of the city's Times Square. That's right, the sex industry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. The most recent wave of change has shut down all shops dealing in XXX merchandise, as well as the peep shows and, tragically, the topless clubs. Well, we here at Late Night know that people who work in the sex industry are probably feeling a little depressed these days. This has got to feel terrible for them.
No kidding.
So we thought we'd spend the next few minutes trying to lift their spirits with a little segment we're going to call Cheer Up, Sex Industry. You know, they're happy now, but we did a show nude once. Critics raked us over the coals.
People were crying.
People were weeping.
Crying.
Yeah. All right, well, cheer up, sex industry. First up, you got to cheer up, because misery loves company. And sex industry, you certainly aren't the only ones being bounced out of Times Square these days. Take a look at some of the other businesses that were recently asked to leave. There's the Every Gun's a Dollar store. There's the Black Market Baby Palace, which was just shut down. And finally, this mom-and-pop store, Heroin Hut, has finally been closed. Very sad.
Very sad. Now, sex industry, we understand that one of the big reasons you were forced out is pressure from New York's religious leaders. But cheer up. Many great men throughout history also suffered persecution from the church. For example, there was the great astronomer Copernicus, who angered the church with his views about the sun.
Yeah.
See? There he is telling them. Then there was Galileo, who was imprisoned for disproving Aristotle's teachings.
Yeah.
Very hairy man.
Yeah.
And finally, there was Charles Darwin, who infuriated the church with his theory of evolution.
Yeah. People were really angry about that.
Thank you, the gorilla.
Yeah. And also, you got to cheer up, sex industry. Sure, the peep shows are closed, but that means now there's a lot of opportunity for other businesses that cost a quarter. Take a look.
This don't look like no breasts.
Now, sex industry, here's another reason to cheer up and feel good. You may not know it, but when you were in full swing, many family dinners were sad and depressing. Take a look at this all-too-common scenario.
Mommy, where's Daddy?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. He called and he's going to be working late again tonight.
Seems like Daddy has to work late every night.
I know, sweetheart.
Now take a look at that same family's dinner. Now that Dad is home, instead of blowing his paycheck on the sex shops, topless bars, and whorehouses of Times Square.
I don't believe you bring a hooker into our home.
Shut up!
You bastard!
Shut up!
Who is she, huh? Who is she?
Where is Roxy supposed to go?
I don't care. Relax.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Reminds me of my childhood.
And worth the wait.
Yeah. Now, folks, if you own a shop that specialized in sexual products, you might be wondering what's going to happen to all the products left on your shelf. Well, have no fear, sex industry. New York offers many ways to unload your tremendous backstock.
What's going on here? I've been waiting for 3 or 4 hours. Nobody say anything. Why? Why don't you speak to me? Say anything. Me? Crazy.
Come on, a burger, fries, and Coke. Can anyone do that for me? Just talk to me. Your mouth open, talk to me. A burger, fries, and Coke. Answer the question. Are you closed? Are you open? Come on.
That's right. And finally, let's face it, everybody's going to miss the classic peep show booth. But cheer up. There are plenty of legal things you can put into a peep booth which men will still go crazy for.
Oh, Schwinn with the basket. Oh, fire hydrant. That is so hot. Pagoda. Oh, man. Hey, Pagoda. Oh, man.
You gotta love Abe Pagoda. So cheer up, sex industry. And I guess we're going to take a little break right now. When we come back, Gary Sinise is going to be with us. We've got quite a show tonight.